We live in an age of instant gratification. When you work with your hands, though, the end result usually doesn't happen so quickly. But when it does, it can be very satisfying, as you will then have something you can see and you can touch, and in some cases, smell and taste. Hi, my name is Richard Berman, and I'm here to introduce my media project called Working Hands. Its mandate is to tell stories whenever hands, tools, and materials converge. Another great place to hear stories on this subject matter was in Quebec City, where there was the 17th annual Skills Canada National Competition. It involved 500 young people and 40 different areas of trade and technology. With the recognition that there has been a decline in number of people entering into trades and technology fields, Skills Canada started these competitions 17 years ago to raise the profile of these careers. Events like this one happen in many other countries, and the winners go on to compete on a worldwide stage every 2 years.
I was actually top of my class in high school, and I really had no desire to go for engineer just because I liked working with my hands so much. Many trades require a lot of thinking, and it also requires a lot of experience. It's not just a brain-dead job to go into the trades.
We did have one techno class, is what we were called. I found just the hands-on part was a lot of fun, and it actually made me think a lot more, and it kept me awake more than actually just sitting in class doing nothing. My trade, I didn't even know it existed until I really had to look for it. The guidance counselors, they never brought it up. The trades, they don't really get noticed. Automobile mechanics, we had that. We had a couple different sheet metal things also, but it all went away. It turned into a gym. We never saw it again.
Well, I think that if you're not subject or introduced to those trades, you'll never know if you like working with your hands or building stuff. That you'll always feel that it's the academics makes the world move, and it's untrue. The last 10 years, we feel that they're less prepared for what we're trying to teach them. We used to be able to go through what we call manual tools in a very short period of time, but now it's taking us longer. We find that the new generation coming up are not used to working with their hands. No matter what we do, we're still going to have kids that's never held a hammer in his hand coming out of high school.
My dad, for example, was a carpenter. So at a very early age, I was encouraged just by observing my dad to get involved. You know, I grabbed a hold of some things and he would say, oh, this is what you do with it, you know, and I scribe a line on it, and wow, I was fascinated. How could this thing that I'm holding here do that? I believe, in my mind, that all students should have the opportunity to experience that chance of working with their hands, doing things with their hand, produce something that they can say, wow, this is what I did. And so they can see the relationship between using the brain and producing the result that they had imagined. So there's got to be that connection.
The Working Hands Project is about the activities of building, shaping, repairing, and restoring. It's about discovering your hands and understanding the objects around us. And at an early age, it's about developing hand-eye coordination and problem-solving skills. Take Dr. Kerner, for example. As a young boy, he had a strong interest in model cars, and that experience working with tiny little pieces was part of what led him to decide to become a dentist. And that is why I trust him working inside my mouth.